Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon as the Hunter. You know what? I like it, because we get a cute little dog, and we can be Wolfo Hunter. Dog, oh my lord, just follow me, please. I like the Hunter. I like the starting pistol. It's better than the pilot's starting pistol. And I like the cute little dog here. Let's give him a little pet. Why not? And believe it or not, I do actually like the crossbow a little bit. Because at least early game, it is a one-hit kill on base-ass bulletkins, which is pretty okay. It also feels like I have like a movement buff, but I know that's definitely not the case. I probably am just a little bit out of calibration after the last run. We didn't have like an amazing speed upgrade or anything, but we did have a speed upgrade for like half of the run, and then I dropped it, so now I'm like, do I still have that speed upgrade? No, we do not have the speed upgrade. Don't worry about it. AbeClancy, man. So what are we looking for on this run? Anything. Starting as the Hunter. It's a Hunter start. You know, if you play a lot of Gungeon, you've started as the Hunter a million times, as I have. Well, lately I have not been playing that much of the Hunter, which is fine. We've been playing a lot of Paradox runs. Why even have that room in the game? Like, I understand it's kind of cool because you have a lot of explosions, but it just kind of to me it showcases the fact that the explosions are not handled that properly. Because you expect them all to go off much faster, but it's like boom, 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 and like the explosions are happening like on the opposite sides of the room. They're alternating. They're not breaking bullets. It just showcases off like one of the weak edges of Gungeon. It's a weird room. It's a good test room for the explosions, but don't give me that room anymore, game. Oh, look at that. Dude, if we still had to get the money pit achievement, we'd be well on our way. I know you didn't give me that, dog, but I accidentally clicked on you. Might be money pit. I can't remember what the name of the achievement is, where you have to, on this floor, kill enemies using a chandelier. Which I stand by that being a very annoying achievement to get, because if you miss an enemy with a chandelier, there's no way of resetting it. You know, if you're killing an enemy in a minecart, at least you can just jump in the minecart, take some damage, and just kill the enemies. But if you're trying to kill them with a chandelier and they're not dead after it falls, it's like, alright, well, this run I'm getting a 0. Like, I like the minecart one because if ever you find a room with a minecart, you just jump into it. And then you take damage and you're like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I got the kill. I don't remember what the last achievement I had to do in the game was, but I think it was Money Pit, actually. Yeah, this is really good. So we're gonna buy everything immediately. We're gonna use the lockpick to open up the chest. We're gonna fight the boss, hopefully get more value out of the lockpick, and I have a good feeling about this run so far. Excellent. We get the M1. The other chest is brown. We might as well wait. I was kind of hoping we would get a good quality gun from this chest, and, you know, the M1 is not that bad. In fact, I didn't even realize it was a brown level gun. I thought it, or a blue level gun. I thought it was a brown level gun. So, I guess I gotta stop complaining whenever I get the M1, because, you know, it's better than the Winchester rifle. Admittedly, I knew it was better than the Winchester, but I still thought it was a pretty low quality gun. I mean, I guess it is still technically a pretty low quality gun. It's only blue, but, you know, extremely accurate, infinite range, good damage. I don't know if it'll kill standard bulletkins on the next floor. Mutant bulletkins will still probably die in 2 shots, but you know what? Take it. Take the opportunity to just use a blank. Nice. Rexon, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Money Pit is also... Oh, God! Money Pit is also the name of a romantic comedy, I think, from the 90s, I want to say. Featuring a famous actor and actress, but I forget who they are, because I'm bad at names. If you ask me to name a character, I'm not going to do it. I can't. Name an actor, name a voice actress, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to remember anything. M1 multi-tool. Dude, oh, heck yeah. There's a few synergies in the game that seem to be really easy to activate. M1 multi-tool is one of them because there's so many items that synergize with it, as is the machine pistol synergy. Can't complain at all about what we just picked up. That's fantastic. Tom Hanks? Really? You know, now that... I'm not picturing his face in the movie. I'm picturing someone else. Another actor, but... You know, you all have the benefit of being able to alt-tab and look it up. Pups did warn me about the mimic, but what was interesting is that the spawn-in animation for the reward pedestal didn't look like a mimic. It looked like a regular pedestal, but then once the pedestal kind of landed and then stopped moving for a second, then it turned into a mimic. And the texture changed. I was specifically looking at the texture of it as it was spawning in, and I noticed that it was not a mimic pedestal. You can slow it down. As the pedestal spawned in, it looked normal, and then as soon as I pressed the button on it, it turned into a mimic. You know, what am I supposed to do about that one? Nothing is the answer. Yeah, we have a blank and nothing to do with it. We'll pop it in this room up here. Why not? Well, it's not going to be there. Let's pop it into the room underneath the shop. All right, fine, good enough. We got a ton of money. We bought everything on the floor. Let's get the hell out of here. We have 3 keys, an extra key on the next floor, M1 multi-tool at our disposal. Good start so far. Good start. Sanfi, you're playing Slay the Spire, and you tried to kill the transient, but you didn't. At least he didn't kill you. You shot the explosive barrel. Interesting. Admittedly, the transient is a super annoying enemy in Spire because it's very hard to put up enough block while also making yourself stronger for the fight if you have like a slow build run. At least he's not the analog from Dicey Dungeons where he can just kill you in one turn. Well, not in one turn, but he can kill you straight up if you just don't do enough damage. Although I guess there are ways of surviving Cornelius. Cornelius! Yo, please shoot him. A key. And a blank! Dog. Get a pet. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Luckily, you're not a dog in my RimWorld campaign. My current save file. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld lately, and I had a sitch show up where I just randomly picked up a whole bunch of... I don't really want 2 dogs. Let's wait and see if we get another familiar. I had a situation where a bunch of like terriers showed up, like 12 of them. And I didn't have any food to keep them alive, so... Well, to keep them, fully fed, so I'm like, okay, you can scrounge for food to stay out of my freezer. And they were starting to slowly starve to death, and it was very sad, but before it got too bad, a trader came along who had a pack of terriers, and so I just sold him my dogs that I got for free. And then they lived happily ever after. Hey, it's another synergy with the M1 multi-tool. So I didn't feel bad about having to have a bunch of dogs die because they got rescued. It was a very fortunate situation for them. I don't know why I brought that up. Something about dogs. I know we got a dog. We could have double dogs if we picked up the Mimic. But I don't really know if I care about 2 dogs. I mean, we would have like double random item find, but we don't really need an item find right now. We're kind of doing fine right now. We're fine on the find. Oh! We're fine on the find, and you know, we don't really need a little bit of extra money, maybe an extra blank or key or HP on the run. Because the dog is not a consistent payout. It's completely random. You might get 10 drops on a floor or 0 on your run. Now, the dogs do act independently, so if you have 10 dogs, you have a pretty good chance of getting payouts on every room. Multiple payouts, in fact, but you know, if I could get double wolf, now you're talking. Now you're talking my language. Ruff, ruff. Woof, woof, yip, yip. Bow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow. So I'm kind of like, just give me the dog. You know what? The reason why we're so good on ammo is because we picked up ammo synth, didn't we? Yep. Am I gonna play RimWorld today? I don't know. Depends on if you guys want to see it, really. As with all of the games that I play, I play what people want to watch, with some random overruling thrown in on specific games. Whether I veto something that you guys select, or if I say, hey, I really want to play this game. I should have used the lockpick earlier, I think, because I do want keys in order to buy stuff from the shopman, but I also want to get free openings of chests. So I'm going to use the lockpick a little bit more. I kind of did forget about it for a little while there. We're going to go back, we're going to open up some of those chests that we've previously seen. You know, it doesn't really matter that much if we use the chest here on a just random blue chests. You know, we got the chest for free anyways. I should have opened up the... Actually, you know what? Now we'll open up the chest in case it is wicked. Then we can open it up if it's a good quality. You know what? It's good enough. Hey, the ability to steal. Okay. Oh, I like it. Now you got me interested. No mimics, the dog would be barking. Let us open up the green chest. We just picked up a key. We'll get the magic lamp. We'll go back to the shop. We could take Shadow Clone. We do have double capacity to hold items. But let's see what we're gonna take from this guy first. You know what? Double dog. There you go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I'll take the Shadow Clone as well. It's okay. We'll fight the boss, get a charge, open up the blue chest. Nice. Honestly, pretty good. Wait, where did we get this gun? Did we get this gun out of a green chest? I thought it was red quality. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got it out of a green chest. I really thought this was a red tier gun. Interesting. I mean, interesting in the extent that it's one quality and I thought it was another. But it's still interesting, because I thought it was one quality is actually another. So I gotta think that... Okay, goodbye trusty lockpick. I gotta think that Shadow Clone plus Magic Lamp is gonna be pretty awesome, or the Proton Backpack or something like that. Really wish we could hold on to both of these, but we'll just hold on to Shadow Clone. We'll hold on to the active items, they're interesting. You know, we're gonna get a lot of genies thanks to the Shadow Clone. Oh no! I did that one to myself! I slowed him down just enough. Oh, the pain, the pain! Shadow Clone is just okay, lol, you were raving about it the other day. It's probably not raving about it. I probably had like a really good synergy with it, like I could keep a Shadow Clone out permanently or something like that. At the end of the day, is Shadow Clone gonna win you your run? Probably not, but it's still fun. It's a fun item. I like fun items. I really don't like the Shadow Clone decoy. I think that Double Vision is probably better than Shadow Clone, but there are situations where Shadow Clone can outbeat it. Because some guns literally don't work with Shadow Clone, and your Shadow Clone can also get stuck sometimes and not be able to shoot properly. Let's, I guess, switch back to the M1. It's unfortunately my best room clearing gun. We're done with the floor. The old crest is behind a locked door, and I do not have another key to access it, so we are out. Bosses were getting melted on that Shadow Clone run I had. Yeah, I mean, if I had a Shadow Clone and enough damage, you can get 2 or 3 Shadow Clones out at the same time. You know what it probably was? It was probably the run where I had Glass Cannon. And the reason why that would be so good is that using the Shadow Clone, we could bypass the damage cap and just melt bosses. You know, that's a pretty cool synergy. That's a pretty good use out of Shadow Clone, because it actually straight up doubles your damage. It doesn't even just get you to the damage cap, it lets you get over it, which is kind of cool. You know, I like that kind of a synergy with Shadow Clone because it's interesting, it's unique. A situation like this, I kind of just, you know, Shadow Clone is pointless. So if I was raving about it, it's probably because we had a really weird, cool synergy that made it really pop. Man, they sound like they're in pain when they die. Good, good. Goodbye the keys, get the hell out of here. We could buy the mail gun, which is a good gun, especially for bosses, but we don't need it for bosses. I say especially for bosses. Mail gun's not especially good at anything, but it's better at bosses than room clearing, I think. The explosive packages can end up doing a lot of damage and help you hit that damage cap more easily. Against enemies, sometimes it's just extreme overkill. So even right now, I have Shadow Clone, I'm just not using it that often. I really should. Gun Soul! Well, are there any amazing Gun Soul synergies out there? I think the answer to that question, we all know, is no. Nice shot, Clone. Okay, I have to know, can we use Shadow Clone on his gun game to get bonus shots? Hey, dog number 1 or dog number 2? Oh no! Which is the real dog? It's the thing all over again! I can't do it, man! I can't do it! I don't know which one's the real dog! I got my eye on you. Don't trust anybody! We'll open it up. Why not? That puppo is a spy. That puppo is an alien from another world. One of them is. One of them's a real one, one of them's a fake one. Have a shot, thief. How did you know? How did you know my nickname? I need to get that shadow clone charged. I want to see if we get double shots out of Winchester's game. I think we will. However, there is a problem with using shadow clone there, and it's that on your fourth shot, the first projectile that is destroyed ends the game, even if the subsequent projectiles end up winning it. So what we have to do is only shadow clone the first 3 shots, and then on the 4th shot, take it after shadow clone wears out, or just be aware that you might not get both shots impacting. It's a weird effect, but yo, why are we getting so many chests? Very strange. Oh, what do you mean that missed? All right, this should be the boss fight. I didn't want to backtrack, so I wanted to kind of keep pushing forward until we hit the teleporter. And we'll go play Winchester's game and kind of see what happens. So what we're gonna do is are you seeing those bounces? That's a lot of bounces. We only have one head left to do, and this one's relatively straightforward, I think. We got them all. That worked perfectly. Kill them both. I mean, I guess technically that would be the best answer, but we're not killing both dogs. We're not killing anybody's dog on this one. I wish I got chests in real life, but I never touched one. I like the way that you phrase that. So we're just gonna wait on the shadow clone to come out. Can we get double beams? We can. And I can, if you dodge roll, you get multiple beams if you hold the button down. Every time I dodge roll, I get another beam coming out of the shadow clone because of a bug. Yo! Exploit! Exploitative practices! Abe's cheating. Yeah, well, you know what? Suck it. Suck my proton backpack. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, what's happening is that when I dodge roll, the clone doesn't dodge roll. As a result, it's continuing to fire. And then when I fire again, the clone is firing 2 proton backpack shots. And if I do it again, dodge roll, the clone is firing 3 proton backpack shots. So we just multiply the damage, or geometrically increase the damage. Cool. Interesting. Neat. Click. Oh, that's okay. No lockpick. I kind of specifically got rid of it knowing that this could happen. Oh well. Let's grab that tentacle. Shadow clone beam weapon rolling. Noted. Am I crossing the streams with my clone? That's illegal. I think a synergy with Helix Bullet Proton Backpack would be awesome. And the synergy would be crossing streams. Make it so that if you have Helix Bullets, you know, the streams cross and then they like increase their damage or something. Or like every time the streams cross, it would increase the damage so that if you're at maximum range, you deal more damage. You know, just something simple. Yo, it's a black market. Didn't we just have a black market a little bit recently? So like Abyssal Tentacle, it doesn't work with Shadow Clone at all. I'm not getting any Shadow Clone action. It's very unfortunate. And it's because this gun has like a non-standard way of targeting, I think. Because the way that the gun targets is it targets from you to the enemy or something like that, so it's not working properly. It ain't working. Hey, there's our water guns. Would have been nice to have a minute ago. We'll do the same thing on Winchester's game. It's actually the same, no, it's a different game. We'll just wait for Shadow Clone to be charged and then jump back in there. Really quickly, though. Let's actually go buy some stuff. We could also steal some stuff. I probably should have stolen the Chaos Amulet, but it's cheap anyways. It doesn't matter too much. This is what we're saving our money for, though. Big purchases like this. It's pretty cool. I love the slow motion sound effects. They're so good. You know what? Just not buy it. Pick it up and run. I don't want to deal with that bubble bullet that I can't kill without changing guns. Hey, thanks, dog number 2. Number 1? One of them. I touched his butt while he was stuck in the ground like an ostrich. It's probably very rude of me to do. No one will get through to me behind these tables. I mean, I guess we could do this. It's not, you know, fantastic, but it's, you know, some extra value out of a Shadow Clone, maybe. It's also extra value out of Pitchfork, which we haven't even touched yet, so... I mean, it did take 82 bullets in order to clear out that one room. Although I was, you know, not very efficient in my clearing. Let's wait on the Shadow Clone. Clunk. Kinda want... Oh, we gotta wait one more room. Kinda want to play Winchester's game to see what we get, and then go from there. Bum bada bum, bum bada bum, bum bada bum. Oh, easy. Alright, Winchester. Let's play your dumb game. Let's flawless you. Get an item. I do like having the Shadow Clone potentially here, because I think that this is a pretty difficult game. And now we're down to our last shot. So here's hoping. No, not even close. Actually, really close. Oh, that's okay. We got Machine Fists. Maybe we'll have Double Fists with the Shadow Clone. And that was actually really close. I'm proud of that. Closer than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna get the ballot. I should have just stolen. What am I thinking? I was gonna say that maybe we can get more drops, but I really should have just stolen. That was dumb. I keep forgetting. So we'll do this. We get a synergy with something. With the M1. Oh, right, the sharks explode. Oh, it's so bad. I made a mistake. This is a bad synergy. Because the explosions will hurt you. Yeah, I should have stolen from 2 of those shops. I should have stolen the Chaos Amulet, and I should have stolen the... oh my lord. I'm gonna stick with what we got, but Singularity is really OP. Yeah, I should have stolen the Chaos Amulet, and I should have stolen the ballot and saved a key. That was dumb of me. We're probably not going to be able to open up that chest now. I mean... I'll take Honeycomb. Can't get enough of that. Hey, that's the wrong one. Honeycomb. Another Treadnought. Didn't we just fight you? It feels like we just fought you. It was probably on a different run, huh? Double fisting action! It does work. I had to know. We got double fists. Double fists of fury. What I like about this is that even if I have to use one fist to, like, kill an enemy, I got a second fist. I got a second fist! I can fist all these enemies. Just get blast helmet? Yeah, okay, I'll get them one item. Would be a good item to get, though. Money roll. Wait, red guanstone. That's okay. The power of two hands. Well, we are done. I can't really steal anything else unless I'm going to get something from Cursula. I'm going to say no to those items. I overuse Big Boy. I overuse the Casey a lot. And I don't think we need Bracket Key because we are filled up on active items. We even got rid of Singularity, which is just incredibly OP. We got rid of it for no frickin' reason. Except that we couldn't hold on to it with everything else. So it's actually a pretty good reason. Hate this. They don't spawn in slowed when they spawn in. With the item active. I like that though. Oh god. Right? I forgot about you. I like the double fist action. That is not a mimic. Thank you, dogs. Really need to pay attention to those dogs when they're keeping me honest with those mimics. Thanks, dog. Number 1 again? I don't know. They all look the same to me. Double fisting action! Commando would be really good. So I'm going to take the Commando. But I'm probably going to finish off the floor first. Oh, I can't reload. Because I really want to... Nice. I really want to gun munch or get rid of the finished gun. Because I don't want to steal, get cursed, summon LJ. Because I don't want to keep finished gun. I want to get rid of it, ideally by gun munching it. Because you know me, you know my opinion on finished gun at this point. Too common, too strong. What you gonna do, huh? I keep switching my gun because I don't want to use the ammo in, This shouldn't work. Yeah, okay. I don't want to use the ammo in the fist, and then I switch to a gun that's probably a little bit more ammo precious. These are my two guns. Oh, good. And then my clone got stuck in a wall and is now going to be useless. I love Enter the Gungeon, man. It's such a fun game. That's some r/hitbox gore right there. Just one of those things that I'm surprised they, oh, hey, thanks dog number 2. It's one of those things that I'm still surprised that they haven't fixed in, like, 2 years. You get a fist! You get a fist! You get a fist! Everyone gets a fist! Ah! You get a... You get a fist! You get a fist! You get a fist! You get a fist? Okay. Everyone got fisted. I'm probably gonna bet Wallmonger on this one. Yeah. Not any, you know... I'm not particularly strong or weak against Amoconda. I just kind of am. Thanks, dog. You gave me something. I don't know what it was, but it's gotta be good. Probably just money. Honey. What? I used my shadow clone and I fired a shot and it just like immediately exploded and I don't know why. Sometimes it acts a little bit weird, you know what? That's what you get. You get eaten by a shark! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go back to Abyssal Tentacle Machine Fist. I bet you really wish I would stop moving slightly from side to side, huh? There it is. Ow! Oh my lord. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but he walked up to me. He touched me. He didn't touch me, that's how I took damage. He touched me, and that's why the frickin' explosion got me. He was so close. What a jerk. What an absolute POS. Heart lunchbox. Oh my lord, we have so much HP. Let's get the commando. We know we're gonna want that. We still have the finished gun. Let's sell that, get a lot of money for it. Because I don't care about it. Let's also get rid of fossilized gun. Yoink. Yoink. Get rid of that at this point. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I've never touched it. Never gonna use that one. Ding 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 ding. I will take muscle relaxant. It does synergize with the M1, I believe. Makes it even stronger. Yup. And we'll buy a key for the next floor. Fight the boss. Almost certainly going to be Wallmonger. Wallmonger. Bow, bow, bow. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, what's the deal with that? When I activate a shadow clone and then don't move, their shot explodes on me. It's very unusual. Money roll. Let's get a wingman. Now, I would have loved to have duplicated the wingman, but that was like 4 floors ago, so, you know, a little late. We do have an extra key. You know! Alright, you know, you can't win them all. But I was thinking, there's a relatively high chance we'll get 1 key on the next floor. After all, we got 2 dogs. I ran the risk. Do I regret my decision? Oh, absolutely. I'm also gonna get rid of a couple of other items we don't need. Like, we don't care about Gun Soul. We don't care about Antibody unless you have Dark Marker. I don't want the dodge roll increase. I don't care about the HP on this run. Homing bullets is okay. Backpack's okay. Extra ammo's okay. Chests. That's why we're getting so many chests. When did we get Ring of Chest Friendship? That might have been from a Mimic? Secret level? I don't want to do the secret floor. I feel like I've done it a lot lately, and I kind of want to take a break. A secret break. Yeah, when the heck did we get that ring? It may have been from a Mimic, or maybe we picked it up from a chest, and I just completely whiffed on remembering it. I like how earlier I was saying, I like the M1 and the machine pistol because they're pretty easy to get the synergies active on them. We got machine pistol on the forge and don't yet have anything that synergizes with it. Lovely. Well, thanks for proving me a frickin' liar, game. God, I thought the streamer was always right. Rude. There is another key, so we can definitely afford that. Open up both chests on the floor. I just want to take a quick little break. 50 credits, thank you. Just so that if there is another shop, we can afford to buy everything we want. But I think that 50 credit drop basically guarantees us the ability to buy whatever we want on the floor. Dude, I don't understand it. I actually do not understand why my Shadow Clone is blowing up its bullets every time. If I had a run recently where I sung the praises of Shadow Clone, on this run it's, God, this item sucks. It's breaking like every single time I pay attention to it. I don't get it. So weird. It's a green level, I'll do it. Ooh, the ring! The rat ring. The ring of the rat. We can reroll some items if we want. I'll wait a little bit just to see if we get some like really high quality garbage. Look, that phrase did make sense. It made sense to me anyways. If we get some true high-quality trash, we'll want to dump it. Am I gonna play Dicey Dungeons tonight? I don't know. We'll vote on it and you guys can tell me what you want to play, because I oftentimes don't create a schedule ahead of time, I just kind of wing it. I think a dog paid out with a half heart. I'm just moving on. I'm sorry, dog. I'll pet you later. If you're the real dog. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me if you're a cop. And you gotta tell me if you're an alien from the stars. Right, a hazmat suit! Stop dodge rolling like a maniac. Just take a moment. Panicking for no frickin' reason. It's like, oh no! Oh no, might be fire. Better keep dodge rolling as fast as I can. Frickin' moron! Grab this. Go over here. Grab this. Yoink! Don't mind me. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. Oh, you are just so screwed. Oh, and the cop died. I love it. Well, it's only, a little bit more damage increase. There's a key and a chest in the secret room, definitely worth getting to. It looks like it's going to be in the chest room, though, which is acceptable. Let's head on over there, shall we? Uh-oh. He's got a lot of bullets. He was jammed, so I didn't notice what color he was. Rude. Extremely frickin' rude. Definitely don't need to do that, but it's been done. I'm trying to, like, look at the clone. Oh, you know what? The clone is not being affected by the conveyor belt, but it's moving while I'm being affected by the conveyor belt. That's very interesting. Hold on. What? Did the wingman break the bullet from that chest, or did one of the dogs do it? I'm taking dumb damage, but I'm trying to, like, observe other things right now. Did the fake dog break an enemy bullet? Is that what I witnessed? Because if the fake dog broke an enemy bullet, then we know how to tell them apart. We know which one's the real one. We can kill the fake one. Damn it. Oh well, at least we can open up this one. Get Rattler. It's acceptable. I will rattle my rats. You know what? 100% should have gone and bought the key a long time ago. We know what the floor is. We have the map. Would have allowed us to get an extra chest. Didn't even pay attention to that shot coming in. Thanks, dog. Disposable count, you will only stay if I play dicey dungeons. That's extremely rude. Shame I can't find Beholster Shrine. I have 3 of the guns already. Really? Thanks, Shadow Clone. You're doing God's work. Commando, machine pistol, trank. I feel like multiple of these guns I've had in the past and I've already deposited them, so we're probably, Oh, they only shoot the bad flamehand shots. So it's probably not... Oh my lord, stop taking so much dumb damage, Abe. We have a lot of curse, good god. What the hell was I literally just gonna say? Oh, right, I probably deposited all these guns already, honestly. I think I just need Void Marshal and, Eye of the Beholster gun? Why did I dodge into you? Do I have a dodge roll upgrade? I thought I got rid of them all. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm taking stupid damage. I've lost all concentration. We'll eat the dragon using a shark. You need to sleep? Then go to sleep. If you need to sleep, don't watch. I know that's a weird thing to hear a streamer say, but if you gotta get to sleep, get to some sleep, buddy. I'll go pick up the HP. There's no reason not to, really. We're not gonna get back up to full health because we did sell the antibody. You know, if we lose the run, that one's on me. And there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle skadoodle. Sleep is greater than internet man. That's who I am, just internet man. Guy from internet. That makes it sound significantly worse than I actually am. Rat ring? I know! Don't worry about the rat ring. We're gonna do it right now. You can't reroll the bullet because I'm the paradox. I'm not the paradox! I completely forgot about that. Like, I knew that we would do it on this floor. I forgot we're not the paradox. We absolutely can reroll the frickin' bullet. Well, you know? Oh well. It happens. What we will reroll, however, is... Wingman? It's an A tier item. We could get something better. That's weird. Let's see what we got. Hungry bullets. It's definitely different. Good job, Abe, dummy. Rude. Let's use Machine Fist. I mean, we have a couple of A-tier guns, but I'd rather try to go for passives because I think they're more interesting. And again, Shadow Clone just immediately like hit something and exploded. I don't understand why that's happening. If someone knows, please let me know. It's just I pop Shadow Clone, I shoot, and then the bullet explodes immediately. It's weird. Yeah, what the heck was I saying? Something, something, I forget. Wow, you're fast. Oh, right, I don't really want to get rid of a gun, because I think that the passives are more interesting. Like, maybe we can get rid of homing bullets, we'll try to get something else there. It seems like if I move, then I don't have that issue with the Shadow Clone. Of it just kind of like wasting itself, but it is strange. More accuracy up. Oh, machine pistol! We get another amulet. Completely unnecessary, but, you know, I accept it. That was a good use of our time slowdown. That worked wonderfully. The dog did also get an ammo drop. I think that's probably going to get eaten by the rat. I just didn't notice it in time. Yeah, it's gone. It didn't get replaced by anything. I mean, I know it doesn't get replaced, but I thought that maybe we discovered something. Possibly. It's possible. We could have possibly discovered a possibility. I think I have a maximum range, which is making this not work. I'm out of ammo. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. Does the Shadow Clone break my bullets? Is that what's going on? The Shadow Clone is breaking my bullet? And then the Shadow Clone bullet is the one that's getting through? If so, that's stupid. But that could very well be the possibility of what's happening here. Oh my lord, time slowdown screwed me. I think that's what's happening. If we get ammo back, then I'll try it with the Machine Fist again, but... that would explain it. Because it only happens when the Shadow Clone is out, but it's happening with my bullet, not the Shadow bullet. Well, hello there, Milk Jug. How you doing? Spend some time with your horses again today? How are they doing? Or your horse, singular, not plural? Even a gun like the Rattler, pretty sure this gun also has a maximum range on it. So let's go back to the Machine Fist, and let's run a test. Okay, that's exactly what's happening. Yep, the machine fist that I'm firing is hitting the Shadow Clone and immediately being destroyed. Which means I think that all of my bullets hitting the Shadow Clone are being destroyed. That's awful. That's actually, like, garbage. It makes that item worse than not that much worse, but a little bit worse, because obviously you don't want your bullets to explode before they hit an enemy. But yeah, that's really weird. Explains my issue, though. Now, what I want to know is how did that shot grubber fire bullets and then his bullets were immediately destroyed before they hit anything? This game is all sorts of messed up today. Oh, you know what it was? Hungry, hungry bullets. There you go. That's what that one was. Wait a minute. Is hungry, hungry bullets making it so that the Shadow Clone is absorbing my shots? Yo, maybe that's... Okay, you know what? Drop hungry, hungry bullets. Go back to Shadow Clone. Nope, it's not hungry, hungry bullets. That would have been cool if that's the effect of it, but it's not. Okay, and whatever. Let's move on. What do we got? We got Abyssal Tentacle. All right, let's fight the boss. We could explore and get another chest, but you know, we got him. The shark, it doesn't look like is destroyed, but that makes sense because the shark doesn't explode on impact. It only explodes when it bites an enemy. What the heck was that? This game must have been a programming nightmare. Yeah, probably. You know, any game like this or Isaac where you have a lot of different items and interactions, you have to program it in such a way that those interactions don't create unexpected issues. Expected issues are okay, like weird interactions, as long as they are intentional, but it's the unexpected issues which are the hard part. You know, it's like there's known knowns and known unknowns. You've got the known issues in interactions and the unknown interactions. You gotta make sure they all work. Bum, 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 bum. Is my Shadow Clone... Yeah, my Shadow Clone does break bullets, so I could just, like, hide behind him. It's really hard to do when you're also trying to maneuver yourself. Alright, you know what? F that. We're gonna stop doing that. Where'd the bees come from? Oh, from me. I was curious. I'm like, wait a minute. Honeycomb. It was like, is one of my Shadow Clone firing bees randomly? It was weird. Anyways. Good run. Nice little Shadow Clone run. With a little bit of bullet time thrown right in. We discovered a couple of things about Shadow Clone. Maybe good, maybe bad. Still a fun item at least, you know, having the multiple clones at least looks cool. Good run. Not even close to being a no-hit run. We did have a lot of curse, got hit by some bullets, including jam bullets. Probably could have traded away a few more items thanks to the rat's ring, but I couldn't figure out anything to trade away. You know what? We should have done it with the Chaos Amulet. Isn't that a black tier item? When Gungeon first came out, it was, but maybe they reduced it to red tier or green tier, but that would have probably been what we should have re-rolled, because it's not something that's important. We don't have a blank synergy. We don't have anything that creates blanks or armor, so that would have been a good one to get rid of and re-roll it. But I like the guns that we had, and I didn't want to get rid of those. Anyways, good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.